My name is Ben Brown. I work for the acreage in Osceola, Wisconsin here. I maintain the buildings. We have 8 buildings and 360 acres of property. I maintain the roads as well. All of our roads are trap rock and they require constant maintenance. If I was to guess, we maintain approximately 1.5 miles, 2 miles worth of trap rock roads and driveways. A lot of in and out roads too, nothing that really goes through. So being agile and mobile to grade is very critical. A couple of our main tools for grading roads and cleaning up driveways is John Deere tractor 3320. We use a box blade. We have a Scarefire type of tool that we drag to clean up a lot of the rocks and just even things out. We have a skidster with a land plane but doesn't have any teeth. We use a drag. We pull behind our Rangers and a Gravely UTV. A lot of this stuff doesn't really dig into the trap rock. The trap rock gets hard after a lot of driving on it, and using something that can bring up the rock and separate the fines has been our biggest challenge. In some of the loads we get from the mine, we get a lot of clay. Sometimes it seems to make it compact more with the trap rock, and that just makes things worse. So constant maintenance, a couple times a week, hitting these roads, something to keep it loose is what we need on the site. And the biggest thing for me is efficiency. We have a small team of 6 people on the property. 2 of us maintain the roads, and it takes a lot of time to do. So something very efficient is what we're looking for. The tractor just does not cut it when it comes to loosening up the trap rock. The skidster works well with the right tool, and we're trying to find the right tool. It takes us about a full day of riding on the tractor, using the skidster to tune things up. And the trap rock needs to be damp. When it's dry, it really gets hard, and we try to take advantage of when it's damp, a little more moisture in the ground. It seems to be a little looser, and you're able to turn it up a little bit. If you don't have the right tool and having to take advantage of certain temperatures and certain moistures, it really can hurt, especially if you have a dry year and there's no moisture in the ground. The trap rock really gets hard, almost like concrete. My first impression was I didn't think it was gonna break free that hard concrete-like clay trap rock mix. I just didn't think it was gonna happen. All of the other things that I've seen work, everything just floats and bounces on top of it, and it did great. I was really surprised. It takes a little bit to play with it and float it once you get going, but it worked really well. So activating and deactivating the teeth were it at first was a little finicky, just trying to figure it out, but after a few tries it's pretty easy, and it's some pretty interesting engineering. An advantage of not being hydraulic is you have less things to break, less things to maintain. That engineering that you guys have created really is a nice feature, I think. Having everything being bolt-on, and if you wear a little piece out and you need to replace it, that's huge. It just makes sense that it's going to last a lot longer, that you have those wearable pieces that you can just bolt on, bolt off. If we regularly maintained the roads with this once a week, which we should, I think we could do what we want in a couple hours a week, where you're looking at a full 8-hour day of messing around with equipment that we have. The engineering that's part of that KAGE GreatER Bar is what makes that machine so handy. If we can do it, just keep everything fresh and flat, I would be a happy camper.